Alright, let's talk about something a lot of us wonder. Why do men get rejected more often than women? I'm breaking it down with 3 real stories that might just sound a little too familiar. First up, meet Jake. He's a nice guy, always polite, but when it comes to dating, he's been shot down more times than he can count. Jake's story is all about expectations. See, he's always taught to make the first move, to put himself out there, but every time he does, he faces a ton of pressure, not just to impress, but to avoid coming off as too much. The reality? Guys are often expected to chase, and that means more chances to get rejected. It's not about being less attractive or less interesting, it's just the numbers game. The more you try, the more you hear no. Story 2. Let's talk about Sam. Sam's a confident dude. But sometimes that confidence gets misunderstood. He's upfront, asks people out, but sometimes his directness is seen as pushy or even creepy. Pushy, creepy. Here's the thing. Men are often told to be bold, but there's a fine line between confidence and coming on too strong. And sometimes that line isn't clear until after the fact. So Sam gets rejected, not because he's a bad guy, but because the social signals are just complicated. And finally, there's Alex. Alex is smart, funny, and genuinely cares about people, but he's been ghosted more times than he can count. Why? Because sometimes rejection isn't even about him. Maybe the other person isn't ready, or they have their own stuff going on. But here's the catch. Men are often expected to handle rejection with a smile, to man up and move on. That means they get rejected more, and they're supposed to act like it doesn't even hurt. So, why do men get rejected more often than women? Expectations, social signals, and the simple fact that most guys are told to make the first move. It's not about being less worthy, it's just how the game is played. If you've ever been in Jake, Sam, or Alex's shoes, you're not alone. Rejection is tough, but it's also part of the journey. So, if you found this relatable, hit that like button, subscribe for more real talk, and share your own story in the comments. Let's keep it real together.